All we ever want as human beings is to be who we want to be, exactly how we are, and to know that we're enough exactly as we are.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jesse. In honor of World Pride, Stonewall 50, and the release of my new song, Listen, I decided to sit down and chat with some of my friends to hear about their stories and learn about their experiences. And today, I had the chance to talk with two of my dear friends, Toria Beard and Ayodele Cassell, to hear about their relationship and the ways that they've grown and learned together.
My name is Toria Beard. I have been living in New York for 21 years. 21 years, I think. I work for a nonprofit called A Broader Way Foundation. I am the director of programming and external relations there. And I also work with a charter school system in the Bronx, doing arts programming there as well. So I spend a lot of time with young people.
My name is Ayodele Cassell. I am a Bronx native New Yorker, tap dancer, Black Puerto Rican choreographer, woman. I actually have known Toria since 1997. We first met, we were teaching in the Bronx. I was teaching at a cultural arts facility called Mind Builders, and I was teaching tap dance and she was teaching modern. And we were just friends, and then Facebook happened and then reconnected a lot of people. I hadn't seen her in a really long time, and she had reached out about some press stuff, and I just forgot.
And she didn't respond.
I forgot to respond. I forgot to reply. But anyway, we had a mutual friend, and he said, "Oh, I would happen to be in New York because I wasn't living here at the time." And he said, "Oh, you have to. I'm gonna go see Toria." And I said, "Oh my God, Toria! I forgot to write her back. I'm gonna go." We went to where her event was, and I remember walking up the steps, and like she turned around, and it was like the movies. It was like the spotlight came like that, and only you emerged from that. I was like, "Oh wow, she's so beautiful." Anyway, then we've sort of been together ever since.
One of the things is being bisexual is something that has not always been easy, I think, especially when you are like femme presenting, I guess is the way to put it. I was met with a lot of disregard. So it's just a phase, or that's not a thing, or you have to choose, and if you like women, then that means you're gay.
I feel like I've always been like fluid, curious, both. I just remember being really intrigued by women when I was young. And then I also really liked, was also intrigued by boys, and that scared me because I knew how people would talk about gay people in the school settings, or just like the slurs. And so I remember feeling like, because it was a little confusing, because I remember feeling like, well, I like boys, so then it must be, I think I'm okay, I think I'm gonna be good, I've also felt very careful about explaining to people who are straight people about like my sexuality, because I feel like so many people think it is a choice. And so I feel like when you say bisexual, they go, "Oh, but it is a choice." And then I feel like that is sort of it's problematic and detrimental to the struggles of just the community. And so I don't know, sometimes I feel like I've shied away from even like discussing it altogether. I know people, the saying is in right now, the love is love is love is love, but it's like, at its base, it's so true.
Well, one of the things that I work on with young people, and I must say they're usually middle school through high school age, so not younger, but is doing that inventory to like mine your feelings and all of that, and to find out like what you believe in, what you feel. When you're done with that, I think you can start to chart a course toward making change, or forgetting more of the things, drawing to you more of the things that you love, more of the things that inspire you, and becoming a global citizen, like understanding that you have your own experiences and your own world, but there's like one person can make a difference.
One of my favorite quotes is Wallace Wattles, and it says, "You can render to God and humanity no greater service than to make the most of yourself." And I think that what I have been working on really consciously, certainly over the past 5 years, is to explore and every aspect of my potential. All we ever want as human beings is to be who we want to be, exactly how we are, and to know that we're enough exactly as we are. And I think that it's really important for young people to know so that they can, God, so they can get up every day and just put one foot in front of the other, you know, and go out there and try to make the most of themselves. And that's what we're all trying to do at every point, in every point in our life, I think, until it's over. We all have that right. Everybody has that right. It takes a lot of love and empathy and compassion. And I think nobody has that more than marginalized people. And so I do think that we are the change makers in the world, you know, people who are going to change the way the world sees, you know, us and everyone.